Hey Paul, this is Brittany with Mile High Digital Marketing, and this is the video that I promised you. I'm not entirely sure how much you know about Google and the way they work, so I'm going to just kind of start at the beginning. So when someone searches for roofing or roofers in Worcester, Massachusetts, the first three businesses that show up in what's called the map pack are businesses that Google considers to be authoritative businesses, businesses that have followed Google's specific guidelines pretty much to a T. As you can see, you're not in those first three businesses, and there's nothing wrong with that. It just, most business owners don't understand what Google wants from them. They don't know, they're busy running their roofing company and don't know how to make Google happy on the internet. So when I scroll through here, I'm going to just scroll through fairly quickly because I looked for you prior to making this video, and you are actually showing up towards the bottom of page 3 here. Somewhere, there you are. Okay, so when I pull your GMB or Google My Business up, it looks good. You've got 6 great reviews. You've got some pictures. It could use a little bit more content and a few more pictures, maybe tell people a little bit more about you and your business. As far as getting this to the top, into the top 3 spaces, what you need is something called citations. Citations are, you go out and put your information into other authoritative websites, and it needs to be put in very, very specifically exactly how Google has it. So it would need to be John the Roofer, CO, period. The exact address, exact phone number, everything has to match exactly. And that will help for Google to recognize that other businesses, other authoritative websites are recognizing you and your business. One thing that I did notice that you should probably address is at the bottom here, you'll see the top 3 web results. As you can see, I clicked on this Better Business Bureau profile, and obviously this is not a great review of your business. When you go out and get the citations, you're going to want to make sure that you are using authoritative websites so that you can, for lack of a better way to put it, have these drop down and your new citations take the place of them, and then this will not be visible when someone searches and comes to your specific business site. We both know that there's customers out there who are not going to be happy regardless of what you do, and you're not going to be able to make them go away, but you can make them so that they are not visible to the public eye, which is obviously the ideal situation. As far as your actual website itself goes, it is not showing up on the front page either when I Google roofing Worcester, Massachusetts. And roofing Worcester is actually a very strong keyword in your area. So that's definitely something that you want to rank for. And I'll explain ranking to you here in just a minute. So for the purpose of saving time, I'm not going to scroll through until I find your website. This is the #1 website when I search roofing in Worcester, Massachusetts, and it obviously is not your site. Your site is actually not on the front page. You obviously do want it to be there because that's how people see you and that's how you get new business. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump over to your site real quick. Here it is. It actually is a very nice looking site. I love the pictures. One thing I did notice is content. You don't have a lot of content on your main page, and that is one thing that Google looks for when they rank a website. And by rank a website, I mean they put you in that #1 spot. Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your main page, and they like to see 750 to 1,000 on any of these back pages. Your main page has 602 words. Let me jump over here real quick, and no keywords. So you're going to want to add some content, maybe 1,000 to 1,500 words to your to this page, and then you'll obviously want to, check the other pages as well and make sure you have enough content. But you want to include keywords, and you want keywords that are what we call keyword difficulty. You want it to be very simple. You want them to be simple keywords and keywords that are searched frequently in your area. So to kind of give you an idea how to get those words, let me jump back over here for a minute. You don't have any keywords at all. This here is your top competitor as far as the Google search results. This page here is ranking when I search for roofing in Worcester. This company here is the top ranking company in Google's eyes. While they don't actually have many more words on their page than you do, they do have a significant number of keywords, and that is actually a big deal. If we go look at their keywords, you want keywords with high volume, meaning a lot of people search those specific words in that area every month, and low difficulty. So as an example of a couple, we'll just try to find a keyword here real quick, that roofer Worcester. 70 people search for that a month. The keyword difficulty is 16. So not great, but it's not a bad keyword at all. It would definitely, when those 70 people search for roofer Worcester, your site would show up for them. And that's ultimately what you're looking for. Now, we obviously have programs that make it easier for us to find these keywords that have the higher volume and lower difficulty, but just as the average person building your website, those would not be bad keywords for you at all. Now, if we jump over, the other thing you want to take a look at is your backlinks. You don't have any backlinks on your page. Backlinks are, let me get back over to your competitor and get that loading really quick. So backlinks are other sites that tell Google about your site. They have, whoever this, On Top Roofing, I believe is what they're called. I apologize. On Top Roofing has 174 backlinks. So you want to take a look at their backlinks, and you want to get strong backlinks. You want them to, any of these up in the 70s, 80s, 90s. Those are the kind of backlinks that you want to get to help you compete with these websites. Now, we obviously have programs that help us to find these strong backlinks and strong keywords and, the content that you need to be able to easily outrank your competitors, but it's definitely not something that you would not be able to do on your own. Now, these numbers here are what we call trust with Google and strength with Google. So your competitor, they have actually, their strength isn't too bad. Their trust isn't great. So that tells me that a lot of the backlinks they have are not strong backlinks and not necessarily from trusted or strong websites. So you'll want to look through fairly carefully and make sure that you are only grabbing backlinks that are going to benefit you, because really any backlink that doesn't have a lot of strength or a lot of trust with Google, it's actually going to harm the numbers on your website once you start showing numbers. So right now, your numbers don't look too bad with Google, but you do need, again, some more content. You need some backlinks. You need some keywords, and that is going to take your zero traffic up and you're going to surpass the 477 people that look at this website every month. I know this is a lot to take in, and if you have any questions, definitely feel free to call me. Just as kind of an overview, you definitely want to go get some citations. You want to get yourself in these top three. I believe it's 93% of people, when they search for pizza or roofing or whatever, will click on one of these top three businesses here. Or as an alternative, we'll click on one of the top three websites here. So you definitely want to get yourself into one of those positions. As far as Google Maps goes, I apologize. Citations, and then, like I said, adding a little bit of content and some pictures, and having some outside sites outrank that bad review will definitely help you a lot in that area. Now back to your site itself. You want to add some content. You want it to be keyword rich content. You do want to get some backlinks. You want to get some organic keywords so that you'll start ranking for these things, and that's what's going to put your website itself in one of these top three positions. And that's what's going to obviously bring people to your website, have them call you, and then you have new customers. We would absolutely love to help you get in one of these top spots, but again, these are tricks that you can absolutely do on your own. If you have any questions at all, or would like to discuss with us any other tricks we might have up our sleeve to help you get there faster, absolutely please feel free to reach out to me. You can reach out via email, Facebook, or my phone number is 719-259-4428. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, and I look forward to talking with you soon.